There are bad managers out there. Just because someone's your manager does not mean that they are a good manager. For those of us that have been employed by jobs that we really love, there's always a key factor in that, and it is who our higher-ups are, who our managers are that help us get promoted, that help us make more money. And inversely, the jobs that we hate are usually tied into who our manager was. So here's 6 signs of a bad boss and 6 things to avoid doing if you are in a manager or a boss supervisor position. The first key is, do you feel welcome? Is there an aura of a welcoming environment when you first step foot into your office or into your space? Do the other team members seem like they're gonna have your back in situations, or does it look like everyone's gonna have to fend for themselves? If it does not feel like a welcome environment, that could be the first warning sign, because a good manager should promote a healthy environment. So the next thing is the micromanaging. So there's obviously a big difference when training an employee and wanting to know and make sure they're doing everything right. Micromanaging is having someone literally there who you feel doesn't even trust you to do the job because they want to know everything you're doing at every second and every minute of the day. A good manager will be able to trust their employees to get their work done. I stress this in every job that I've been in every position I've managed. I have duties for my employees. I expect them to be done at the end of the day. They are not tasks that are impossible. If they finish their work early, then go ahead, relax. I even would let them leave early, though some jobs won't let you do that, so keep an eye out. Another big one is taking credit for team members' work. Whenever a goal is achieved, it usually is not the work of a single individual. Usually it is a group or team effort. If a manager is getting praise for the performance of his team and taking all of the credit, this then tells his employees, you shouldn't really be doing as much work because even whether it's good or bad, I'm taking the hit for it. No, a good manager will be able to say that it was their team's work that was able to get them to this goal. Now, tying into that is passing the blame off onto others. A good manager understands that he is the owner of the operation. If anything goes wrong in the operation, granted it could be a fault of human error or miscommunication, if they are to blame others for whatever it is that went wrong, then this promotes them to always blame others even when it wasn't their fault. And this ties into the 5th point, which is expecting others to carry the load. They expect other people to do all the work and then they just reap all the benefits of it. This is not how a good manager operates. A good manager is able to say, what needs to be done? What can I do to promote getting this done? Having everyone else do all the work while they sit back and relax and then comes to you and says, why isn't this done? What do we need to do? Obviously, employees are going to be frustrated because they're looking at them saying, well, what did you do? Why do I have to put as much effort in that you're not putting into this? And the last one is showing appreciation to others and to their employees. Everyone wants to be recognized. It is a big quote that usually is put into a lot of businesses. Praise in public, critique in private. You can imagine that the bad boss would do the opposite of this. They would look for ways to shame in public and maybe give you a fist bump on the side when nobody is looking. If you're not recognized for your hard work, where's the motivation for you to do more work? Why do more work when you could just do less and get paid the same amount and get the same recognition? The ability to recognize hard work will promote more hard work from employees and will promote an environment where people want to achieve more and they want to do more because they know they're going to be recognized for it. And if you don't feel like any of these points are in your job, it's very likely you have a bad boss, and hopefully they have a supervisor that you'd be able to talk to that can put them in their place. There are bad managers out there. Just because someone's your manager does not mean that they are a good manager. Find ways that you can communicate this with others, with your team, or with supervisors, so that you and the people you work around are going to be in a positive and growth-minded environment. Hopefully this information has helped you. If it did, please leave a like so YouTube knows that I am giving valuable content to my viewers and it should be shared with more people. And go ahead and leave a comment on a funny or experience that you had involving a boss and what you or other people were able to do to overcome this bad boss. Until next time, enjoy the videos, enjoy this video. I'll see you next time.